Ya.
No, va a estar este lado.
No. ¿Dónde se llama el niño? ¿Cómo se llama?
¿Lo vio? No, sí, no.
Yo no grito, me espanto. Yo tampoco.
Oh no.
No, aquí cabe.
Olivia, is your mom gonna come? No te muevas.
No, mira, ahí viene ya. Allá viene. Allá.
Déjame, yo estoy quebrando.
está media, que lado la muchacha. Pues vete, acerca de forma. Aquí está. Traigo por aquí. Está tu tío. Mira, ahora está tu tío. ¿Dónde está? También se va a graduar. ¿Ya salió tu novio? ¿No crees? La verdad que no. Que no queman lo pongo la pena. ¡Alondra! 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 Tu mamá gritó cuando se ¿Tu papá?
Good morning, parents, family members, students, staff, and dignified guests. Welcome to the 2018 Anaheim High School Commencement Ceremony. My name is Cindy Guzman, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies this morning.
Buenos días, padres de familia, miembros de familia, estudiantes, personal e invitados dignos. Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación del 2018 de la Escuela Preparatoria Anaheim. Mi nombre es Metzli Reyes. Cindy Guzmán será su maestra de ceremonia esta mañana.
This ceremony is both a joyous and solemn occasion, so please let us remember to be courteous to those people around us. Let us remember that we need to be respectful to all of our graduates, so please no air horns or noisemakers allowed.
Esta ceremonia es ambas una ocasión gozosa y solemne, así que por favor recordemos que tenemos que ser corteses hacia las personas que nos rodean. Hay que recordar que necesitamos ser respetuosos con todos los graduados, así que por favor no se permitirán claxones de aire o cosas que generen ruido.
Parents and family members with video cameras are requested to not stand, block aisles, or impede the vision of others who are seated. Please keep your recording and electronic devices at chest level. Thank you.
Se les pide a los padres de familia y miembros de familia con cámaras de video que no se paren, bloqueen los pasillos o impidan la vista de otros que están sentados. Por favor, mantengan sus aparatos de grabación y dispositivos electrónicos a nivel de pecho. Gracias.
At this time, please stand for the presentation of colors by our Navy JROTC cadets and remain standing for the colors to be posted.
En este momento, representen la presentación de los colores de nuestros cadetes JROTC de la Marina. En este momento me gustaría introducir a Diana Castorena, vicepresidenta de ASB, que nos guiará con la promesa de lealtad. Después de la promesa, por favor permanezcan de pie para el himno nacional cantado por John Bautista del coro de la Escuela Preparatoria Anaheim.
I would like to introduce Diana Castorena, 2017-2018 ASB Vice President, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. After the pledge, please remain standing for the national anthem performed by John Bautista.
Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
you, Jonathan, for that amazing performance. You may now be seated. I would like to begin this ceremony by introducing our distinguished guests this evening. Mr. Al-Jabbar, President of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Amarie Randall Trejo, Assistant Clerk of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Mike Matsuda, Superintendent. And Mr. Manuel Colon, Chief Academic Officer. We would also like to thank our teachers, administrators, and our counseling staff who have supported the graduating class of 2018. Our first class speaker today is Karina Moreno. Karina will be attending UCLA in the fall, majoring in human biology. Upon completion of her degree, she would like to continue her education and become a pediatric oncologist.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, dignitaries, and families. Most of all, good morning to my graduating class of 2018. Let's flash back to August 25th, 2014, the first time we walked through the halls of Anaheim High School as colonists. As freshmen, we came from different neighborhoods and different schools. Regardless of where we came from, freshman year was a time to build new friendships, explore our interests, discover our passions, and most importantly, begin to create ourselves. Freshman year was full of firsts. The first time we received a jersey and fought for Old AU. The first time we stepped foot onto the stage of Cook Auditorium and were blinded by the lights. The first time we learned math equations that would haunt us for the next 4 years. And the first time we were able to blast To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. This was our last year of simplicity before truly entering the complexity of becoming young adults. By the time sophomore year came around, we were almost able to make sense of the disorganized classroom numbers from room 5 to room 900. As sophomores, we thought of ourselves to be more mature and sophisticated. We found freshmen annoying even though we were in their shoes just a few months ago. The albums that we had playing on repeat ranged from Beyonce's Lemonade to Drake's Views and Kanye West's The Life of Pablo. Somehow we couldn't remember Pythagorean's theorem or the difference between ethos, pathos, and logos, but without a doubt we had memorized the lyrics and danced to Hotline Bling.
No.
Then we moved into the most arduous year of high school, junior year. You know you're a junior when you can't remember the last time you had a full 8 hours of sleep and the heavy dark bags under your eyes prove it. As juniors, we were finally considered upperclassmen by everyone, except the seniors, of course. An average day of homework always felt like having to write 4 essays, do hundreds of hours of Khan Academy, and write DBQs on imperialism and the American Revolution. We witnessed and have thus far survived the 2016 presidential election. For some of us, this election brought fear into our lives for our parents, our families, our friends, and even ourselves. While we may have been afraid, we knew that as colonists, we were stronger together. We learned through the written words of Cindy Guzman how to find sanctuary within ourselves and that we are each other's sanctuary. When we finally reached our senior year, the only thing on our minds was graduation. Some of us were focused on our future after high school, applying to colleges and universities. Others sought to get a job that might help lessen the burdens of our families, and others were still unsure. While our freshman year was full of firsts, our senior year was full of last. The last time we put on our jersey to defend the colony, the last time our performances would echo in the walls of Cook Auditorium, the last time we spent countless hours studying for a math test with those haunting equations from freshman year, and the last time we would be surrounded by the warmth and comfort of friends we've known since elementary school, junior high, or met here at the colony. Today we are here on May 24th, 2018, and it is the last time we will be able to call ourselves students at Anaheim High School. But it is the first time we will be able to call ourselves proud alumni. We will now take on the real world, as everyone calls it. We leave our spirits and legacies behind for future generations to learn from and build on. Now some of us will pursue degrees in fields we are passionate about, to attain careers we've yearned for. Some of us will pursue our dreams in dance, art, and music. Some of us will go straight into a job or career path, and some of us will move on to serve our country, and for that we admire and thank you for your bravery. I'd like to close by thanking all of our parents, siblings, tíos y tías, abuelos y abuelas, and friends who have supported us to reach this point. Without you, we are not here. And thank you to all our teachers from elementary, junior high, and here at the colony who taught us, guided us, and pushed us to be our best. Lastly, to you, my fellow classmates, thank you for making the colony the incredible place that it is. In closing, I share the words spoken to me by the most amazing woman in my life, my mother. I encourage you to dream big, live humbly, and love unconditionally. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Karina, for those moving words. At this time, I would like to introduce our very own award-winning Anaheim High School choir performing I Lived by One Republic.
Es lo más cerca que la pega. Lo más interno, es que ya no se puede acercar más. Todo lo demás.
Movimiento.
Sí la miro, pero no la puedo capturar en la cara, pero sí la miro.
Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope if you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know, give it all you have. I hope that you don't suffer, but take a when that moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Not so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived.
Hope that you spend your days in the order.
And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Not so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived.
La toda la gente la está poniendo.
With every broken bone, I swear I live. With every broken bone, I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second
that this world could give. For so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone,
I swear I live.
Thank you, choir, for that amazing performance. At this time, I would like to introduce Omar Segueda, our second class speaker. Omar will be attending UC Irvine in the fall, majoring in pharmaceutical sciences with aspirations of becoming a research pharmacologist.
Es que la amiga. Ya déjalo ya, espera hasta que acabe.
Honored guests and fellow graduates of the class of 2018, I am excited to speak this morning. First, I would like to give thanks to some people in my life. First, to my family, who has been a tremendous help, the last 3 years in particular, because they've been quite tough. My mother passed away 3 years ago from an autoimmune disease known as lupus. The effect her death had on me was drastic, and I know a huge part of why my life didn't collapse was because of the love and support they have provided me. I also thank my friends for their support. You two have helped me out a great deal, because just speaking to you during class, sitting down with you at lunch, or eating after school at Varsity Burger has been great, because as we laughed and made jokes, my worries shrank and were sent to the back of my mind. To my fellow graduates, I have one message I would like to pass on. When I was 12, I met a social worker named Carlos. Through various conversations, I learned about his job and discovered his father disapproved of his career choice. His father scolded him about the long hours he worked every day, including holidays, remaining on call for his clients, and, at least according to his father, with nothing to show for it. Despite this opposition, Carlos never gave up his career. Such perseverance caused me to ask, "Why are you a social worker?" To which he put on a serious expression, looked at me for a long time, and finally responded, "I became a social worker for the money." Said absolutely no social worker in all of history. He told me money was the last thing on his mind when he considered entering the field, that abuse is a reality in our world and it cannot be avoided. By taking this job, he is working to alter the reality of children who have suffered abuse, one step at a time. He recognizes that he cannot save the entire world, but can try his best to help others. He said this was something he wanted to do, and nothing was going to change that, not even the words of his father, whom he greatly respected. The lesson I took from this conversation is one of those universal truths about life. It's that despite what has happened in the past, what is happening right now, and what will happen in the future, there is one person you are guaranteed to end up with, yourself. And if you cannot say that you love yourself, then you will be cursed with always being with someone you don't like. And that is a cruel thing to do to yourself. It creates a bubble of self-doubt around you that screams, if I don't love myself, then who will? It perpetuates a vicious cycle that is hard to break once you're too many revolutions into it. To answer this question, I'll direct the focus back to Carlos. His desire to pursue his passion, to help others in need, has given him the pride and confidence to live his best life the way he sees fit, above all opposition and adversity. So I urge you all to do the things that make you proud. I know many of you sitting here have great talents, ranging from dancing to writing to mathematics, and although some of you may not think you have any unique passions or talents, I urge you to exercise some patience, a little bit of faith, and maintain the curiosity to try anything that interests you and to gain experiences from those things that you try. Because doors will never open if you do not try to unlock them. Graduates, there are thousands here today who have dreams and hopes for every single one of you. My hope is that, like Carlos, you find the direction in your life that allows you to truly love yourselves and the things that you can do for others and you can show the world. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Omar, for that amazing speech. I would now like to introduce our principal, Mr. Salivar.
Good morning, buenos dias, family, friends, faculty, dignitaries, and of course, our graduating class of 2018. I want to take the time to thank you for joining us in honoring our students today. I would like to recognize the following student groups. Graduates, when your group is called,
O si
please
quieres
rise.
poner esta para que les
Please
alcance
hold
para
all
las dos.
applause until all groups have been recognized. Academic honor candidates. ASB. Stay standing. Yes. California Scholarship Federation. Career Technical Education Pathways. Dual Language Academy. Golden State Seal of Merit. National Honor Society. Seal of Literacy and Child Literacy recipients. Congratulations to our students on all of your accomplishments. Big round of applause for our students. Thank you, students. Seniors, if you choose to see your life as half empty, focusing on the thing you don't have, then you will never fill your cup. But if you learn to see your life as half full, seeing all the things that you do have, then you will fill your cup. It will overflow, and you can share that with others. Dr. Jeff Duncan Andrade. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Seniors, everyone has a story. Behind these quotes, there's also a story that helped to shape and define both Dr. Jeff Duncan Andrade and Mahatma Gandhi. Seniors, each and every one of you has a story that has brought you to this very moment in your life, a story that has prepared you for what's to come, a story that will continue to help to shape and define you, a story that will continue after today as you begin a new chapter in your life. As you reflect on your high school story, I am sure you're reminded of the highs, the lows, the good times, and the not so good times. The unforgettable memories that you will cherish forever, and then those memories that perhaps you wish you could soon forget. When I reflect on our student body that makes up the class of 2018, I am reminded of a group of students with a great story. A group of students who are determined, compassionate, hardworking, and ready to take on life. As you turn the page and move on to a new chapter in your life, be proud of your story. Always take pride in where you come from. Be confident in who you are and know that you are all capable and prepared to overcome any obstacle in life that stands before you. Class of 2018, thank you. Thank you for the 4 years you have given to Anaheim High School. Thank you for being who you are, for allowing Anaheim High School and our staff to be a part of your story. Class of 2018, know that we will miss you. Remember that Anaheim is your home, and you will always have this community rooting for you and looking forward to the great things that you are all capable of doing. Class of 2018, finally, go out and do what you do best. Be determined, work hard, be compassionate, and at all times, see your cup as half full so that it flows, fills, overflows, and together you all become the change you wish to see in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Saldivar. We have now approached the moment we have been waiting for. I am pleased to introduce our dignitaries who will be presenting diplomas to our graduates. Board of Trustees President Al Jabbar. Board of Trustee Assistant Clerk Anne-Marie Randall Trejo. Assistant Principal Ms. Christina Pittman and Counselor Mr. Joe Casas will now read the names of the class of 2018 graduating seniors. Please respect each of our graduates and hold your applause until all the names have been read.
be ready to go with the diploma.
Yes, I agree.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, where'd you get them? You went to go get them?
Omar Osegueda.
Cindy Guzman.
Ya están dando las cosas, ¿eh?
Samantha Carrillo.
Karina Elisa Moreno.
Oh, they're 20?
Andrea Carrasco.
Metzli Yamile Reyes.
Esteban Cadenas.
Julie Melissa Enciso.
José Manuel Cabrera.
Daisy La Seca.
Fernando Bustos.
Steven Rojas Cornejo.
Jaylin Yaret Borja.
Natasha M. Rivera.
Diana Janet Borja.
Natalie Pantoja.
Jessie Mia Becerra.
Jenny Martinez.
Brianda Denise Barcenas.
Jonathan Bautista.
Esmeralda Banda.
Efraín Gerardo García.
Betsabe Avila.
Ashley Fragoso.
Matthew Donovan Avalos.
Irma Leticia Faudoa.
Daisy Avalos.
Samantha Giovanna Herrera.
Derek Eloy Arredondo.
Andrew Delgado Alonso.
Leslie Giselle Arita.
Fatima Cruz Hernandez.
Naeli Alejandra Arevalo Noriega.
Alexander Cruz.
Mariana Estefanía Arevalo Galeano.
María Vanessa Colorado.
Evelyn Saraí Arellano.
Jesus Alberto Cinco.
Ashley Ángel.
Abigail Chávez Rodríguez.
Larry Alvarez Guillermo.
Carla Naomi Catalán.
Jasmine López.
Diana Castorena.
Princess Loera Vázquez.
Gabriela Ortiz.
Israel León.
Victor Eduardo Orduno.
Tin Min Lee.
Sagnite Jacqueline Olvera.
Gustavo Jauregui Jr.
Jennifer Ochoa.
Jacqueline Iturbide.
Mercy Rachel Neri.
Jennifer Ibarra.
Juan Pablo Muñoz Silverio.
Shannon Marie Oran.
Yesenia Díaz.
Katie Herrera.
Ramón Moreno.
Nayeli Hernández.
Esmeralda Guadalupe Mendoza.
Leonardo Ismael Hernández.
Esmeralda Moreno.
Aaron Ulises Hernández.
Isaac Mojica.
María Celeste González.
Miriam Mirza.
Gonzalo Gutiérrez Orozco.
Juliana Mata Velázquez.
Joana Gutiérrez Cos y León.
Lizette Ivana Martínez.
Anthony Daniel Gutiérrez.
Amy Magaña.
Melissa Guerrero.
Daniel Madrid.
Jacqueline Granda.
Edgar Macías.
Noé Ángel Granados Centeno.
Miguel Eduardo Moncedo.
Julio César González.
Jessica López Ramírez.
Alexandra Lisbeth Retana.
Vanessa Giselle Chávez Romo.
Mariana Belén Razón Madrigal.
Sugeli Saldivar.
Yamilet Rangel.
Vanessa Saldivar.
Gerardo Ramírez Rodríguez.
Melina Victoria Sargey Gun. Sorry.
Fátima Ramírez.
Kiara María Alejandrino Rubio.
Darlene Ramírez.
Josaneli Ruano.
Carla Guadalupe Ramírez.
Valeria Rojas.
Antonia Ramírez.
Jennifer Rodriguez.
Abel Ramírez.
Brenda Elena Rodríguez.
Esaú Quintero.
Alejandra Rodríguez.
Josué Miguel Plaza.
Ashley Rodell.
Guadalupe Pineda.
Leonardo Daniel Rodarte.
Joana Pérez Herrera.
Damien Jacob Rocha.
Joana Peralta.
Eric Robles Martínez.
Axel Iván Peña.
Saúl Iván Rivera.
Noemi Pantoja Morales.
María Guadalupe Rivera.
Yulisa Pani Awa.
Jennifer Rivera.
Samuel Padilla.
Jonathan Josué Franco.
Carla Yareli Pacheco.
Alejandra Ríos.
Salvador Vega Jr.
Valeria Anaí Reynoso.
Nicole Vega.
Josué Pérez.
Laura García.
Emanuel Delgado Jr.
Rubén Vázquez.
Luis Torres.
Vanessa Miranda Ureño.
Citlali García.
Jessica Ureño.
Luis Guillermo Matías.
Yoko Takayama.
Cindy Quinn No.
Jessica Tavares.
Jonathan Joel Aldana.
Jessica Marie Silva.
William Alcaraz Garcilaso.
Jessica Silva.
Salma Jamal Alajus.
Francisco René Ceraras Gutiérrez.
Amber Noel Aiken.
Logan Schneider.
Melissa Aguirre.
Jesse Santiago.
Adrian Omar Aguilar.
Ashley Elizabeth Sandoval.
José Manuel Adame.
Carla Vanessa Garcia.
Jennifer Acevedo.
Andrea Sanabria.
Amy Jacqueline Acevedo.
Dariana Salgado.
Lizeth Zaragoza.
Alan Salgado.
Max Xuan Wang.
Saúl Saldival Ureño.
Christian Jesus Villegas.
Arlette Yamile Aranda.
Cindy Vanessa Villaseñor Arellano.
John Michael Apolinar.
Noe Villa.
Emma Angeles.
Genesis Vidal.
Luis Josué Ángel.
Lennon Martin Venegas.
Edward Alexis Anaya.
Marisela Barrios Ureño.
Angélica Irene Ambrose.
Joana Griselda Barrios.
María Hernández Álvarez.
Eliana Barrera.
Víctor Álvarez.
Edgar Baena.
Mario Álvarez.
Jennifer Ayala.
Jennifer Nieto Alvarado.
Isis Jocelyn Ayala.
José Luis Alonso.
George Alberto Ávila.
Ian Lemuel Alonso Estavillo.
Evelyn Avila.
Stephanie Alonso.
Andrés Ávila.
David Alonso.
Martín Azagari.
Karen Cabrera.
Giselle Arroyo.
Jesús Alejandro Cabrera.
Angel Zambrano.
Oh my God! You guys gotta scream, okay?
Promisey Gianna Brown.
Jasmine Arredondo.
Ebony Carrie Brown.
Antonia Christine Basal.
Luis Bravo.
Leslie Arellano.
Amy Boizo Garcia.
Angel Manuel Arellano.
Annie Burrayo.
Victoria Lucia Awatsi.
Andrea Carrillo.
Saúl Wences.
Panovich Bulma.
Kelly Stephanie Torres Escalante.
Lorena Bernal.
Melissa Orduño.
Arlene Bermejo.
Carlos Adrian Martínez.
Gabriela Becerra.
Elisa López.
Emiliano Bautista.
Rafael Barrada.
Sonia Odel Batula Corón.
Dina Nadine Álvarez.
Marisa Contreras.
Guadalupe Chávez.
Giovanna Lisbeth Cisneros.
Leslie Michelle Borja.
Natalie Carrillo.
Robert Carreño.
Juan Arcos.
Giselle Carmona.
María Elena Charco.
Carlos Carvajal.
Fernando Morpark Cervantes.
Israel Cano.
Gloria Ashley Ceja.
Eric Fernando Canchola González.
María Ceja Figueroa.
Saraí Campuzano.
Mónica Ceja.
Zoe Faith Camacho.
Verónica Castro.
Paola Calles.
Julieta Castro.
Gladys Calixto.
Gabriel Castro.
Ashley Calderón.
Brian Castro.
Sudi Flores.
Yesenia Verónica Castor López.
Kendrick Flores.
Jorge de Jesús Castillo.
Nancy Lorena Díaz.
Claudia Annelice Castillo.
Leslie Díaz.
Julián Uriel Castañeda.
George Díaz.
Estefanía Casares.
Destiny Deloya.
Vanessa Carrillo.
José
Como los
Manuel
frijoles de
Delgado.
Carlos Alejandro Flores.
Tyler Christopher De Perio.
Ángel Uriel Flores.
Sebastián de la Cruz.
Enrique Figueroa.
Ivan Anthony Cuevas Soria.
Cristal Ferrer.
Esmeralda Cuevas Bello.
Cristian Alexis Fernández.
José Cuevas.
Marisela Esqueda Armas.
Gabriela Cuenca.
Litzy Suje Espinosa.
George Angel Cruz.
Brandon Espinosa Hernández.
Here you go. Shawnee Covarrubias.
José Esparza González.
Jacob Raymond Corona Segovia.
Jesús Esparza.
Oliver Cortez.
Franklin Esparza.
Richard Corona.
George Escalante.
Evelyn Garcia.
Lisa Marie Elizabeth Delgado.
Bonnie Elias Garcia.
Melissa Durán.
Abigail Garcia.
David Duarte.
Evelyn Garcia.
Ashley Nicole Dorado.
Matthew Atega Gangoso.
Wendy Dominguez.
Alexis Socorro Galvez.
Fernando Gómez.